Hello, Leo. Thanks for coming back to the Elephant Key for your July 2022 reading. We're getting close to Leo season. Also probably going to be feeling a little of the effects of Mercury retrograde. So be careful how you communicate and travel. And we're going to pull a few of these oracle cards for Leo. All right. All right, here. Well, we have the Treasure. We see a gentleman who has torn the room apart looking for something important. He just doesn't know where he's left it. He doesn't know where it's at. The treasure chest is open. Something is missing. Maybe what he thought was in there that was such a treasure, it just didn't exist for him. We also have add some. Add some means I'm here. Add some means presence. I'm present. I'm accounted for. I am in this space. I'm inhabiting this moment. So we may be called to, when we see these two cards together, you know, instead of anticipating what something is supposed to be or what something's supposed to look like, pay more attention to being present in the moment of what is. Then we have Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. She's got a raven, a deer, a puma, and an owl. So the intelligence of the raven, the gentleness of the deer, the wisdom of the owl, and the stealthiness of the puma. Trust your instincts. Let's see what all this is about. Well then, Leo, we're feeling a bit vulnerable this month. Maybe a little unsure of a situation or circumstance we're in right now. We've got the Strength in reverse popping out. It's crossing is the Queen of Swords, which ironically enough, Cancer's reading had crossing at the Queen of Swords. We're cutting things out. We know we've got a collective energy here lately, especially the feminine collective, of feeling very vulnerable right now, feeling very exposed. And the Queen of Swords, she's really calling on us to cut some shit out of our lives, to make decisions, to make choices, to be clear, to communicate directly. There could be something in our lives that has left us feeling weak, and we are being called to address those things right now. What is hurting Leo right now? What is working against Leo right now? Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords. You know, this is being in our head. There's been a broken promise, a broken commitment. There's been a separation of sorts, and it's got us all in our head about this situation. There's been these Two of Cups. There's been a separation of either a couple. It could be a relationship for you. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be family. We really are stuck in our heads about this right now. This could be separation from employment. This could be separation from loved ones or home. What's helping Leo right now? What's helping Leo right now? Temperance and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Healing from the need to be a part of a situation. Healing from the need to be included. Healing from the need to rely on others, to depend on someone else. What's helping you is taking your best foot forward, being self-reliant, being resilient, and being able to alchemize a bad situation into a good one. Using dichotomy, understanding that two things can be true at the same time. Not being so attached to an outcome or what you think it needs to look like, and being able to see the positive in a negative situation. All right, what are they thinking about Leo? What are their thoughts about Leo? What are their thoughts about Leo? Okay. Well then, we've got 4 cards coming out here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. They're thinking Leo's taken off and gone away to better their horizons, better their finances, to be better able to take care of themselves. They are just walking away, and it's making these people very unhappy. You may have made a decision not to commit to something any longer. You didn't want to have your energy be a part of this specific thing any longer. They know it's for your highest good. Innately, they know that it's for your highest good. They know that this is for the best purpose for you. That you're going to be able to be more self-sufficient. You're going to be able to be more able to take care of yourself. Your time, your energy, and resources are going to boom because you're not spending time in this dank shit. They know it, and they're a little resentful of it because they feel like they're leaving me behind. You know, they've taken the best parts of this and moved on with it. They know that you're going to be benefiting. There may not be a lot of happiness about that. What are Leo's thoughts about themselves? What are Leo's thoughts about themselves? Leo's thoughts about themselves. Yeah, somebody's going to be hating on you, Leo. They do realize that you're doing the best thing for yourself. But they feel like it's not fair. The Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Excellent decision being made. This could be a reconnection of love. This could be deepening a current relationship. Or you just being in love with what you're doing. What else here for Leo? Absolutely. 6 of Cups. This is a soul bonded relationship. This is you really feeling in love with what you're doing. This is something could be from your childhood, that you could be returning to a childhood area. You could be meeting up with people you knew as a child. This is really supportive energy. This is you being in love with what you're doing and feeling complete. Feeling like this is a calling. Ace of Cups on top of it. New beginning for support, loving relationships. Your cup is running over. You are really excited about this new beginning of a new supportive nature that really, could be something that works out great, that just has so much growth. And what is the outcome here? What is the outcome? What's the outcome for Leo, please? Knight of Wands in reverse. What else do we have for Leo, please? So, That's leading me to believe that the opportunity is taking its time getting to you. An opportunity is taking its time. There may not be a whole lot of action right away. So you may not see the immediate results of this. But you also have the Page of Wands. So these are action messages coming through. These are this tells me that you are starting out small. You may have anticipated things to be larger than what they really are, but it's generational. This new beginning could be something generational that helps you move forward for the long haul. This isn't quick energy. This is something that's sustainable. And I do know that the universe is not going to give you something that you can't sustain. It's like living in your mother's basement and trying to buy a new living room set. If you're unable to sustain yourself, the universe is not going to drop the perfect living room set in your lap if you can't sustain the rest of your finances. All right. Let's get some confirmation on some of these things. World at the bottom. You're completing a cycle. You're absolutely completing a cycle. You may feel a little bit like you're in the cocoon stage, like you're in the womb, but something is coming to life here for you, Leo. Something great is happening this month. So what has got Leo feeling vulnerable? Why is strength in reverse here, please, for Leo? Why is strength in reverse? The Chariot in reverse. Because things just aren't moving. You feel stagnant. You're feeling like you just can't budge. You're not getting to where it is that you want to go. Not only are you feeling vulnerable and exposed, but you feel like you can't even move from this energy. What needs to be cut out? What's this Queen of Swords? Wanting to cut through this thick stagnancy and move on and make a decision to do something different. What is this? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Because you're not loving this. Because there's only so much you can do where you're at. You really feel like you're being held back. It's time for you to pour into your own cup. The Queen of Swords is cutting out this bullshit where you're stagnantly just kind of giving out your energy but not receiving it. And the way that you can cut this off and make a decision for you is by pouring into you, your own cup. Figuring out why you continue patterns. Stopping those patterns in their tracks when you notice them. What is this Two of Cups in reverse? You're in your head with the Nine of Swords as well. What is this referring to, please? Eight of Swords. This is a self-made prison of the mind. You may be choosing to look at a situation in a way that's not realistic. You could be allowing your mind to take you places that are not realistic, they're not relevant. You could be breaking up a situation because of imagined hurts. And the Seven of Swords in reverse, we saw that in what they're thinking. They're thinking you're just taking off and living your best life, and you feel some sort of guilt, some sort of responsibility to someone else, but you're not pouring into your own cup. You feel guilty for moving forward. You're feeling some sort of guilt for doing what's best for you, because it means you are going to have to cut some things out of your life. I think we're struggling, Leo, looking at the situation realistically. What is helping you is Queen of Swords in reverse, okay. I think that was meant to be down here. You're refusing to let go of something and make it. You're refusing to. The decisions that you've made, you really didn't have control over the situation. You thought that something was one way when it was something completely different. And you didn't have any control over the situation and what you did in regards to cutting something out. And you've allowed yourself to be stuck in your mind and you're feeling guilt. That's not helping you. What is this Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance and what is helping you? Okay, I'm going to take it. Ace of Wands. You have a new beginning, a passionate pursuit. You've got an idea. You've got an idea that you're really excited about. It's a possible new beginning. And the fact that you're not really attached to the thought of having anybody really helping you with this. You're able to alchemize a bad situation into something positive. You have the Three of Wands. Usually this is looking out and to see what else is possible. I think you already nailed down what it is that you want. You've kind of sealed the deal on what it is that you're really yearning for in your life. And you have the King of Wands. You got this going for you. This is a lot of fire energy, Leo. This has got Leo's name written all over it. This is everybody wants you. Everybody sees your skill set. Everybody knows what you're capable of. This is somebody who can make decisions really well. This is a problem solver. This is someone who sees an issue, knows what it takes to complete it, and gets to it. You're noticed. People know you. They know your name. This is people who have heard about you. These are, this is when you show up for an appointment or an interview, just taking these people by storm. All right. Why are they feeling this way about Leo? Feeling like you did what was best for yourself. Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor and they just are not real fucking happy about it. It's almost like they expected you to fall on your ass. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. There may be some talk and some gossiping going on about you. There could be some negative messages. People are really not pleased. You weren't supposed to do this well. Here you are, like, showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. You weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to be struggling. You weren't supposed to get away from where you were sitting. And they're talking about it. Page of Wands. This is a lot of talk. Page of Wands is messages coming through about your talents and your skills. People that are on fire about you. These people could be hearing from other people about how much they appreciate your efforts. And what's this with you? There's a lot of cattiness going on here. You are just couldn't be happier. Things are just moving right in the right direction for you. In this area here of July. Three of Cups in reverse. You're kind of stepping away from an old social circle and you're okay with that. That's actually helping you. You don't have the peanut gallery in the fucking background in your ear. You're kind of happy about that. You might find yourself surrounding yourself with new people. Two of Cups in reverse. You have some time in this month. We had the Two of Cups and what wasn't helping you in reverse because you were all up in your head about it. You're actually starting to heal from this Two of Cups separation, broken commitment or vow or promise, stepping away from a union of sorts. You're feeling a lot better about this. And what about the outcome? It may not come quickly, but it is sustainable. This is something that generational wealth is attached to. And your ancestors are all over this, Leo. I don't know what it is you're doing, but it's grabbing the attention of other people. The Emperor. Whatever it is, you're able to stand in your authority. Or you could be dealing with authority figures. This is standing in your power. This is also Aries energy. This is standing in your power and being the authority in your own life. Deciding what it is that you want to do and moving forward with it. You are calling the shots. You're making the decisions. You could be dealing with a masculine who has this energy as well. It could be that you're not used to authority, or, you know, cutting through some red tape is what it's going to take to get to where it is you want to be. King of Cups. This is really wise counsel, guidance energy. This is a very loving individual. This is a person who is in touch with their emotional side. There's somebody who is balanced. Someone who is compassion and empathy for others. This is also energy where a lot of what you're doing, the focus is on making sure that love is the pinnacle of what it is that you're doing. We have the King of Swords. Wow, we've got just about all the kings here. This is making hard decisions, making hard choices, being in the position to do so, being the authority. There's a lot of masculine energy here. And it doesn't mean that that is a male. It could be that you're leaning into your masculine side. We have a lot of Queen energy over this way. You could be leaning into your masculine side and taking more control of your life, balancing your emotions and your thoughts. And then we have the Knight of Wands again. But he's also in reverse. So this just isn't happening as quickly for you as you'd like it to. It's you reevaluating opportunities, reevaluating passions in creative projects, so that you don't have to go over it 100 times because you slipped up and made a mistake. It's really telling you to pay attention to the details. Make sure that everything is where it needs to be, so you don't have to go back and do it over again. All right, that's what I have for you. We're going to leave it there. We'll do a bonus towards the end of the month. Everything's looking pretty good for you, Leo. This is great. I usually get a little salty readings every once in a while, but this one looks good. We will see you a little later in the month. Enjoy July.